EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us about 20 miles south of downtown L.A. at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. Badgley now to kick this one away. This will be taken short.
Let's go. At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Check nickel. Alpha! Check 3. He's coming. Red! Double up. Check. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Red! 95.
To throw is Rivers. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10. 180. Hey, 180. Watch the curl. Check your hot read. Here comes to me. It's me.
Now Gordon on first down. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, exit. Cut.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
12. Safe. 36. Check. Lucky.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. On 26-yard line.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and 9, Luck. Funches with a catch over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Colts.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Luck. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A shotgun snap for Luck. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. Luck now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Luck throwing again. Throw complete there. Rodgers. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play. And the Colts first down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the gun, Locke. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Locke toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, and it's 3rd and short.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Rivers now on 2nd down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rivers to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Quick the edge. Go. Hey.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
No, hey, I'm going to go load it. Hey, Delta.
Gordon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Round 80.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Done. Ground 80.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
White.
Check, he's Mike.
Bravo.
That's right, that's what I do.
White, 89.
On third down, Rivers got a man over the middle. It's Williams. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on fourth down last year, and they're going here. Rivers to throw for it on fourth. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready. Slack 15. Hey, 79. 79. Slack.
On first down, Gordon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, 4 down. 95 is a six.
Go.
On second and 12, Rivers. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Complete to Mike Williams. First and goal at the
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Shoot.
Throwing, Rivers. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's got Rodgers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
674.
58 to Mike. I'm coming. 12.
On second down, it's Mack. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Adam Vinatieri, the oldest player in the NFL, on for the Colts field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Final play of the half, Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Load it. Load it.
They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Gordon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to cook up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Check. Hey, go Orange.
41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike.
Play action now. Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. That's 30 yards now in the last two plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it.
They run it here with Gordon. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here we go again. Here we go. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Back, back, back.
Cluster.
Switch.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Black 15. Cluster up.
Slam.
Load it.
Motion to the backfield.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Luck now to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. They'll go again here with Mack. Oh, and Mack has the ball stripped and picked up by the Chargers. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Hey, Delta!
95's Mike, watch 95.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
I'm going to go load it. Load it.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
180. Keep it skinny.
On first and 10, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, but it'll be second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
95's a sin. No, check you.
On second down, Rivers again. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. So it's third and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack.
Right, 79! 79!
From the gun, Rivers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Pierre Desir. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Andrew Luck, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago when he was comeback player of the year, and he needs another one right now if he wants a Colts victory. Looking deep for Hilton, and that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Luck to Hilton on the hook up there, 47 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Back to throw, Luck. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up first and 10 at their own 16. He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's get off the field. 41's the mic. 41's the mic.
Hey, dude.
Here we go. Hey, 41's mic. 41's mic.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check out. Line 40.
I got you. You're all mine.
Clock.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the play. On 1st down, Locke.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. I think that's Mack who's still down. Yeah, it is. Mack apparently shaken up there. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Locke. And he connects with Ebron. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Luck now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. 2nd and 10, Luck again. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Load it. Load it.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And just shedding him off there. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25.
Alpha!
Tighten up. Shift, watch the shift. Tight dog, tight dog.
Buffalo one, Buffalo one.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Left, left, left.
95's the same. No, check, he's Mike.
Load it, load it.
SOS. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On second down now, it's Gordon. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
They just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. On first down, Hines. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll look to throw, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set, 180.
Now Rivers. And this This is going to be intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage. You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case. Remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL, a spot foul where it occurs.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. 95's a send. No, check his behind.
Here's Rivers. They'll roll him out right. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Watch the whip.
Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it.
The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash so they could line things up for them to kick the field goal.
1st and 10.
Black 11.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Hey, Rocket.
Check 13.
Wait, 89.
This is Gordon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's see what you got. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Q.
They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So a pressure kick there by the young man, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
Well, he's a second-year guy now, so he says, don't call me a rookie anymore. And I tell you, he's got a bright future in this league. And kicks like that are going to make sure he sticks around for a good long while.
Short kick. One of the up mid will take it down. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to.